Have you ever wondered what people get up to when they leave school? Hey, what's their dreams or aspirations? Mine, I always built models. But the only problem is as I grew, so did me models.
Oh,
Dave, how you doing? All right.
All right.
Is there any chance we can have a quick look at some of your models? We've got 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. That's
right.
wonderful.
Yeah, let's have a look at some of the stuff in the Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, come on in.
Wow. I love these old biplanes. That's nice, isn't it? Do you fly this one at all?
Yeah, this is the oldest one I've got actually.
Yeah.
I built it about 23, 24 years ago.
Yeah.
Stopped with camel,
Yeah.
and I actually think it's got hundreds of hours under its belt now. I recovered the wings recently
Right.
and gave it a little bit of a tart up.
That looks wonderful, doesn't
She's
it?
a lovely flyer.
Yeah.
Flies better than the original aeroplane because it hasn't got the big rotary engine in front,
Yeah.
which made the handling a bit tricky. But nice machine.
Superb. Superb.
Okay, the other biplane that's hanging up here, which I don't know whether you've seen it before.
Wow. You know.
Hawker Fury.
Yeah, this is one. Look at that.
That's one of the Hawker series of biplanes which were built in the 1930s, and they used to polish the aluminium cowlings to a very high gloss. So I finished this one with actual metal panelling, and of course you can put all the rivet detail and so on.
Yeah.
It adds a lot more realism.
How long do these things take to build, if you don't mind me asking?
The Fury took me about a year and a half.
A year and a half.
I scaled up a smaller drawing of it from 60 inches to 80 inches, and yeah, she flies very nicely.
All that work.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I love that polished aluminium. That looks really good.
It does make it.
Yeah.
It's the main feature of the aeroplane. So you have to try and reproduce it, and you can't do it with paint, no matter how hard you try.
It's superb.
So I'm pleased with that one. Of course, the other thing with biplanes is they're open cockpit.
Yeah.
So you have to put cockpit detail in. So you can't really skimp on the realism detail.
Yeah. I bet there'll be a lot of children out there that love one of these for their Christmas presents.
Yes.
Isn't they, eh?
They did a little bit of practice first.
They would indeed, wouldn't they? How wonderful to have hanging up in your bedroom. That's superb. Absolutely fantastic. And I noticed over here, which was really nice, is the tools of the trade, as they say.
Yes.
I love the pilots. And you make the pilots, or
no? Some of these are commercial.
Yeah.
They're made from latex.
Yeah.
They're very realistic. This is the pilot out of a quarter-scale Spitfire.
Right. Yeah.
This little chap's out of my Hurricane over there.
Yeah. They're very light as well. Yeah.
They
So
are.
you don't
Yes.
want- yeah.
Yes. Yes, they are.
And that's great. And of course, an array of tools to do the job.
Well, you keep accumulating.
You do indeed. Yes.
I mean, I've got friends who have got 10 times this number of tools. It's incredible. I expect you think I keep cards in here, don't you?
Oh, I dread to think what's in here, but let's have a look.
Actually, no. Oops.
Wow.
There is one car.
Wow. Well, yeah, there is a car. Look at this. Wow.
You remember I said I had another Mustang?
Yeah. I didn't think it was the same size.
Yeah, it is.
That's incredible.
And
what's it's a tiger moth?
This is a tiger moth, yes. It's actually a replica of the one that's in the museum at Cosford.
Right. So Dave, tell us about this propeller. Surely it can't be off a model.
Actually, Paul, it is.
Is it? Oh no,
Yeah.
I thought you might say something like that.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
It is off a model. It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah?
But it's not here, it's up at the airfield if you like coming over
Up
there.
at the airfield? Oh,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, let's go and have a look at that. That
Okay,
would be
I think
great.
you'd be surprised.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
surprised already. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's an Aladdin's cave. It's incredible. So here we are. We're up in this shed now on a field. What have we got then?
Well, I'll open it up and show you.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'll pop in and undo it. If you'd
Yeah.
like to take the far door, I'll take
Lovely.
the new one.
Yeah, sure. Oh, no, yeah, lovely. Wow, that's incredible, Dave. Is this a model or is this a real aeroplane?
Well, it is a real aeroplane, but it's also a model because it's 7/8 scale.
Really?
So Yeah, it's
That's a wonderful toy to have, isn't it? And obviously that's where that propeller went.
That's where the propeller's from. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
got to go back on.
So the propeller's the size of the models down in the other shed, and now we've got a model that's even bigger.
Yeah.
Fantastic, really good. And you display it as well.
Yeah, I fly with the Great War Display Team, which is a bunch of 10 First World War aeroplanes.
Yeah.
And yeah, we do about 12 shows a season, some in France. It's a lot of fun.
And it's built primarily the same as the model.
Yes, yeah. It's I mean, the construction in these days, this is 1917.
Right.
Was pretty much the same as model construction anyway.
Yeah.
It's wooden fabric and bracing wires.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it is just like a big model. It flies and handles pretty much like the original,
Yeah.
even though it's slightly smaller.
And you've got overriding control of it, obviously.
Absolutely.
And not a box.
Yeah.
Oh, how good. That's
It's instant feedback, that's
Yeah.
the thing, which
Yeah.
you don't have with the models, of course. It's all visual and...
Yeah, and I see you got a nice little model there, stuck under the wing.
Yeah, we put a few of those in there.
Yeah. And it's got a machine gun on the top as well.
It has 2 machine guns, actually.
2?
Yeah, it's got a Lewis machine gun on the top.
Right.
And on the top of the cowling there, in the decking,
Yeah.
is a Vickers machine gun.
Yeah.
So it was probably the best fighter we produced during the whole period of the war.
Yeah. And how long have you had the aeroplane?
I've had it 11 years now.
11 years.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought the other day, it's 11 years this year.
So not only do you build model aeroplanes, but you actually fly them as well.
Yes. Yeah.
The real ones. Excellent.
I mean, when I've been on a display weekend or something like that, and I come back and I land, I taxi in, shut down the engine, and I just sit there for 3 minutes saying, I just love this.
That's great. Yeah.
It feels super, to look out and see the struts and the machine guns, and I just don't get tired of it.
And all the hard work as well, all the effort that's put in to keeping it flying, and the reward of flying must be, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
You are indeed.
With an understanding wife.
That's right. That's always handy, as I well know.
Yeah, absolutely.